All right. That's right. So this is the second attempt. I had the wrong chip in, unfortunately. So 6-volt power supply right here, alligator jumper wires, positive terminals on the top, negative terminals on the bottom, as you may or may not expect. The reason the light's on is because of I looked it up. It was like some electromagnetic frequencies or something like that. Anyways, yeah, you plug this in. So now I've got dual negative inputs, and then my output comes out through the resistor, the 470 ohm resistor. Oh, let's see here. Well, let's do a live experiment here. Something a little bit less worky. Okay, I'm gonna look for the 100 right here. I'm gonna try and increase the brightness. This is actually exceedingly dim, so just to be safe, I'm going to unclamp from the battery. No, I don't need to remove the LED. Just keep that right there. Take out the resistor here. Put this resistor in. It's been bothering me how dim that is. Insert one here and one right here. Yes. Feet. Okay. Now let's plug that back in. And no, not much has changed whatsoever. Which is strange coming out of a 6-volt. Anyways, that's not the point of the experiment. The light's on, that's what matters. But the other thing that matters is how the wires are connected. Okay, so they're both in negative, right? So switch them to high. Switch them both to high. And turns it right off. Okay, it won't go in, but it's connected. Turns it off. Okay, if I keep one high and I go low, it turns it on. In fact, okay. No, yeah, it's still on. So we have one positive input, one negative input. That should give you a 0 if it was an AND gate. But because it's a NAND gate, that flips that 0 to a 1, or inverts it, and still gives you a high output. Okay, so now we've got, so that was pin 2 that was low, and now we're going to create pin 1 low, which it'll function the same. Yeah, because it's still, for NAND gates with a two input, 1 output, you're going to get a 3 out of 4 times you're going to get a positive output. So yeah, it doesn't have to be 470 ohms. Apparently, it doesn't make much of a difference. The only major concern here would be current, but this thing can handle up to 20 milliamps of current, and this thing I know can push it. So I'm going to try something else live here as well. So that works. Come over here. We're going to make it a 9-volt battery instead. We're going to see what that'll do. Maybe it's the voltage that's the issue. I mean, it's a little bit brighter, but it's still not much brighter. Okay. We're going to unplug. We're going to take this over. We're going to grab a different light, LED instead. We're going to make it a red LED, because these tend to shine a little bit brighter. Maybe it's just that LED in particular. Here, and then negative, come on. There we go. All right. Sorry. So you see that? Red LED. Whoa, that's bright. It's really bright. It's a really good LED. Okay, we'll unplug. Put the other resistor back in just to see the effect, because it should be able to show it now. Come on. There we go. plug that in right there. There we go. That did dim it ever so slightly. It's not quite as bright. So yeah, the 470 works with a red LED much better. I know on camera it doesn't look like there's been much of a change, but visually, to me, it looks like there's been a bit more of a change, but it's only a slight change. So, and then just take that, and yep, double high equals low.